morning, everyone. If you are watching this video currently, it means that I'm collecting data in the field for my thesis titled A Comparison of Hard and Soft Release Techniques for Recovery from Transport Stress in Atlantic Salmon. Atlantic salmon face continuous population declines due to anthropogenic activity such as installing dams and overfishing all over the world. In order to help recover dwindling populations, various reintroduction programs exist. Transportation is a routine procedure in this field of reintroduction, which can expose fish to stress through handling, confinement, reduced oxygen levels, air exposure, and crowdedness. And this stress has been linked to poor survival and recovery of fish in reintroduction programs. In response to low survival rates of stocked Atlantic salmon in Lake Champlain, New York, a 5-year net pen project was launched in hopes of boosting natural return rates. Approximately 58,000 fish will be stocked into Lake Champlain, with half being stocked using the traditional hard release method, which is basically just dumping the fish out. The other half will be placed in the release environment 3 weeks prior to the hard release or traditional method group. These net pens are designed to provide an acclimation period within the release environment. This time period is also critical as the fish are set to undergo a par to smolt transformation, where a set of physiological changes occur in order to prepare them for the unique lifestyle, such as moving back and forth from the river to the lakes. Having these changes occur in their own habitat rather than hatchery is thought to promote survival. Cortisol is a primary glucocorticoid released in response to stress, while lactate and glucose are part of the secondary stress responses in fish. We can detect glucose and lactate levels with whole blood using handheld meters, making them a useful tool for not only humans, but also fish. Our objectives are to test whether the net pens decrease stress levels compared to hard release, and how these stress levels change throughout transport before and after. And we can detect these responses through high levels of cortisol that would be released into the blood system if the fish is undergoing stress, such as being on a truck for 2 hours. Here's a diagram of our sampling timeline. First, baseline measurements will be recorded in both groups to provide a control. Next, we will sample 30 fish the day the soft release groups get to the release site, right after the fish get off of the trucks and into the pens. After 24 hours of the fish being in the pens, we will sample another 30, or 5 from each of the 6 pens. The net pens are approximately 2 by 6 meters, holding around 4,600 fish in each pen. If you're thinking that we catch the fish using an 8-foot pool net, you guessed correctly. We do the same for the next 3 time points, 24 hours, 48 hours, 1 week, and then the 3-week time point is right before the fish are set free from the pens. The pens are directly in the marina near the base of the river, so the fish can migrate upwards later. The other group, or the hard release group, get transported a day after the soft release. We will sample 30 directly after transport as well. Lastly, with the help of volunteers from Trout Unlimited, we plan to capture fish from both hard and soft release groups days after the release. This will allow for a true comparison between both groups, and also to learn the dynamics of soft release, whether it actually initiates an additional stress response. All salmon that were part of the stocking program have a genetic tag rather than a physical tag that can later be analyzed in the lab. This tool is known as parentage-based tagging, or PBT. Later, with the help of genotyping, we can trace any fish that was caught to which group just by using a small clip of their fin. And don't worry, it grows back. In the end, we hope to inform the hatcheries if soft release pens can physiologically create a less stressful environment for the fish, ultimately promoting survival, and, for salmon of course, to return to the rivers. And that is a current sneak peek of my master's project. Thank you all for listening, and if you have any questions, I can be reached with my email below.